Join the investigation, subscribe, enter, and you could win $100, collector prizes, and a spot among the Covert Detective Agency's honored sleuths. Welcome, detectives. You've just been recruited by the Covert Detective Agency. An MI6 officer fell 900 feet. His assignment? Recover a stolen Nazi treasure, hidden in Switzerland by men who were never supposed to exist. Only 3 people knew Pembroke's route, and only 3 had reason to want him silenced. This mystery has a twist, and only subscribers will spot it. As an honorary member of the Covert Detective Agency, your mission is clear. Uncover the truth. There are 5 real clues and possible false leads. Watch closely. Examine every detail. Share your theory in the comments below. This is the Jungfrau Deception. Your investigation begins now. It was March 1945 in Berlin, Germany. In the bunker's flickering candlelight, General Hermann Göring sealed the last crate with trembling hands. A Swiss banker helped in silence.
If Berlin falls, the Reich must live on, in vaults the Allies will never find.
The maps were marked. The trains rolled west. Somewhere in the Alps, a secret vanished into the ice. It was January 1946 at Staubach Falls, in the village of Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland. The trail was frozen, the wind cruel. I stood where Alistair Pembroke, MI6 agent, had gone over Staubach Falls in Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland. Locals say he allegedly slipped. No gear, no blood, just an ice pig, hammered in 2 shallow granite wall. The angle was all wrong. He didn't fall. He was shot multiple times and then lost his footing going over the falls to his final death. In the village Wengen, above the Lauterbrunner Valley, 3 people had seen Pembroke before the fall. I started with the woman near the hearth, fingers wrapped around a teacup. Elsa Vogel? I asked. She nodded slowly. Referring to Alistair Pembroke, she said,
He said he worked with the Red Cross, but he asked about caves, bomb shelters, legends.
I waited.
He drank a little, enough to make any man unsteady.
Her hands trembled on the cup. Could it be guilt or fear? Later, in Pembroke's room, I found a walking cane. Odd. He hadn't been injured in the war and hadn't been known to limp. I twisted the handle. It clicked. Inside, a rolled strip of 35mm film. In a makeshift darkroom in my hotel bathroom, frame 1. There, a photo of a bomb shelter door, Reich Eagle, Swiss symbol, frame 2. The second photo was of crates. One had burst open, gold. Another photo of a silhouette in the doorway, broad-shouldered, Dieter. The last photo of a different place, ice, stone, a cave beneath Staubach Falls. 2 hiding places. He'd found them both. Above Staubach Falls in the village of Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland. Emil Gruber, a Swiss native and was responsible for the construction and upkeep of most of the bomb shelters in the Lauterbrunnen Valley, guided me to an old bomb shelter carved into ice.
No records of this one. Too remote.
Inside, the racks were bare. Dust patterns showed drag marks toward a vent, now welded shut.
I believe there's something older. Pre-war, off the books.
Devon thought I found it buried under frost, a torch. Alistair Pembroke's initials scratched into the base, AP. Maybe Pembroke had been here. Could someone else have been here after him? When I returned to the Wengen Inn, Elsa was waiting and sitting next to the fire. We went into the restaurant.
Did they tell you to follow his trail? But I think you're chasing what they want you to find.
She handed me a parchment map, hand-drawn, a tunnel behind Staubach Falls, a chamber, a curl of ink to mark the center. This could be the break I needed.
He asked about this. I thought it was a myth until I saw Alistair's photos.
I studied the sketch. It matched one of the photos from the cane perfectly. She looked at me.
I think he died for getting too close. And I think you're next.
She wasn't warning me. She was confirming. But confirming it for whom? That night, I followed the map. The roar of Staubach Falls cloaked my steps. Behind the cascade, I found the split in the cliff and a narrow ice tunnel just as described. Inside, debris, broken crates, a scorched strap, a faded Nazi seal on splintered wood. The alcove from Pembroke's photo, now empty. They'd taken it. Then voices. 2 figures entered the tunnel behind me, hoods up, flashlight sweeping. One knelt beside the ruins. The other scanned the wall. I stayed hidden. I didn't breathe. They came back. Whoever took it came back to be sure. He was shot and then fell over the falls. Watch closely. All the clues are here. The answer lies in the shadows. Can you solve it? The mystery continues in the ballad that follows.
He stepped off the train with a cane and a stare, eyes like a man who'd seen too much war. They said he slipped near the edge of thin air, but I found no tracks on that frost-covered shore. The hollow keeps its secret, cold as Nazi gold, buried deep in silence where the Staubach thunders roll. He carried more than memory, he hid what few could know, a roll of film, a final will beneath the ice and snow. She said he drank too much, he wandered alone, but I'd seen that story in too many eyes. The bomb shelter echoed with canvas torn, and his torch still burned through the mountain's lies. The hollow keeps its secrets behind the waterfall's cry, where echoes hide the footsteps of the ones who plan and lie. He found two hiding places, but they cleared the vaults before, and someone came back later just to make sure. She gave me a map, too easy to clean, said I thought it was legend, but she'd already seen. They thought I'd find nothing, just stories gone cold, but the bar in my hand proved more than they told. I dropped that gold bar on the chalet stone, watch their faces freeze in firelight's tone. They plan to split it and leave the past behind, but the hollow doesn't forget, and neither do I.
Have you unraveled the truth behind the Jungfrau Deception? Did you catch the clues buried in the story? Can you separate the real evidence from the planted lies? Take a moment to think it through. If you need more time, hit pause now, because in 10 seconds, the answers will be revealed. Here are the 5 clues in Red Herrings Explained. Clue number 1, no struggle at the cliff's edge. At the top of Staubach Falls, Devon finds the snow undisturbed, no scuff marks, no sign of a struggle, contradicting the claim that Pembroke lost his footing. A faint smear of blood near the edge suggests he was shot and collapsed, sliding over into the falls. Clue number 2, the hidden film inside Pembroke's cane. When Devon inspects Pembroke's belongings, he finds a hidden roll of film inside the hollowed-out cane. This film shows photographs of 2 hidden treasure vaults, proving Pembroke discovered the treasure's location and was silenced before he could report it. Clue number 3, the 2 vault locations from the photos. The photos show not just 1, but 2 treasure storage sites. One official, now emptied, and another inside a glacial cave behind the falls. The existence of a second vault makes clear that someone wanted the second location kept secret and had time to move the treasure. Clue number 4, the flashlight in the snow near the bomb shelter. Devon finds an old British military flashlight that must have fallen into the snow. This proves Pembroke had been there and likely found the cache before it was looted, making this the original theft site. Clue number 5, Elsa's helpful map to the hidden cave, linchpin clue. Elsa gives Devon a map to the glacial cave and claims she thought it was just a myth, but her actions betray that she knew the location already and only pointed Devon there after the treasure was removed, revealing she believed he'd find nothing and thus wouldn't be able to prove her guilt. There was one red herring. The red herring was, Elsa claims Pembroke was drunk. Elsa tells Devon that Pembroke had been drinking heavily before his death, implying he may have fallen by accident. This misleads the investigation and casts doubt on foul play, but is proven false by the calculated nature of the evidence trail. Who committed the crime and why? Elsa Vogel and Dieter Keller conspired together to steal the hidden Nazi treasure after learning of its location through Pembroke's investigation. Elsa, working as a translator and researcher, fed Pembroke just enough truth to keep him moving, while Dieter followed his progress from the shadows. When Pembroke located the cave and took photographs, they realized they had to act fast or lose everything. Together, one of them shot Pembroke, which caused him to slide over the Staubach Falls. They removed the treasure from both vaults, and Elsa deliberately gave Devon the cave map only after the gold had been moved, assuming he'd find nothing and drop the case. But Devon found physical proof, a gold bar, and used it to expose them in front of all the suspects. Justice came not with guns, but with the truth. We hope you enjoyed this mystery and had as much fun solving it as we had creating it. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss a case. Head to www.thecovertdetective.com and enter your theory in our official contest. Correct answers may win cash prizes, exclusive Covert Detective swag, and special recognition in our Hall of Sleuths. No purchase necessary. This contest is not affiliated with or endorsed by YouTube. For full rules and eligibility, visit the website www.thecovertdetectiveagency.com. Want a bonus entry? Leave a positive comment with your theory below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.